Junior Bridgeman, the richest NBA player that nobody knows. He had a less than stellar NBA career, but he had a business mind and investment strategies that will cement the name Junior Bridgeman in the annals of history. Let's get it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome back to Journey of a Ballaholic, the best talk show for basketball addicts. I'm your host, General Hannibal X. Now, if you're new on this channel, you're going to be getting my passionate and unfiltered opinion on the hottest NBA and college basketball topics. Listen, I'm a ballaholic. Now, if you're a ballaholic like me, go ahead and hit that like button so we can help with the algorithm so that we can get this message out to as many people as possible. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, but don't forget to tap that notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever I drop new videos, which is going to be every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, before we get this video kicked off, as always, go down to the comment section for the comment of the day. Let me know, is there a player, an NBA team, or story that you would like me to cover in a future episode? Okay, so I've got to say this. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. But now that we got that out the way, let's be real. The government has recently come out, and they've basically paid out $1,200 checks to most of Americans. If you made less than $75,000 a year, and you filed taxes in either 2018 or 2019, then for the most part you received a $1,200 stimulus check. But one thing I think is kind of odd and kind of ironic is how I saw a lot of people on social media that were complaining about the $1 million in stimulus that some of the companies and some of the millionaires of those companies received. But this is also what's kind of funny about that, is that most of the people who received those $1,200 checks, when they got it, most of those people didn't invest a portion or any of all of that check. Most of the people that I heard, they went out and took that $1,200 check and went to Amazon, they went shopping at Walmart, they went shopping at Target, Whole Foods. So if you were one of those people that got a stimulus check and were one of those people that spent all of your stimulus check, then your money actually went into the pockets of millionaires and billionaires around the world. Listen, in today's society, the reality is savers are losers. Those that invest their cash flow, and your cash flow is the money that you earn over what your expenses are. Those that are learning how to invest that, those are the winners in today's economy. And that brings us to today's topic, Junior Bridgeman and his success story. Now, if I were to ask you, who do you think are the 3 richest NBA players of all time? You'd probably answer something like Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Lebron James, and maybe even Shaquille O'Neal. But what most people don't know is that other than Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson, Junior Bridgeman has earned more and has a higher net worth than any other NBA player of all time. That includes the likes of Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and even Shaquille O'Neal. See, the average NBA fan probably doesn't even know who Junior Bridgeman is. Junior Bridgeman was drafted number 8 in the 1975 NBA draft by the LA Lakers. Now, the Lakers about 2 weeks later would package Junior Bridgeman and 3 other players and send them to the Milwaukee Bucks for 7'2" Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, we all know that Kareem, he went on to win 3 regular season MVPs, 1 finals MVP, and 5 championships with the LA Lakers. But it was Junior Bridgeman and his career that kind of went unnoticed until now. Many people are unaware that Junior Bridgeman would go on to play 12 NBA seasons, mostly as a 6-man for the Milwaukee Bucks before he retired in 1987. He finished his career averaging 13.6 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.4 assists. But his highest annual salary in the NBA was just $350,000. Now, in 1988, Bridgeman would go on to create the Bridgeman Foods Incorporation. This was after his playing career, but even prior to retiring, he wound up purchasing 3 Wendy's franchises.
At that time, we didn't make the money that players made today, although, it was a great start to life. So even playing or having a chance to play in the NBA, you still knew that you were going to have to do something when you stopped playing. First 4 summers that I was in the NBA, I went to law school. I worked at Howard Johnson's at the desk, taking reservations and doing all those kind of things. And that was hopefully get me some experience in the business world. And what I found out was how little you really knew about the business world.
See, unlike most NBA players, during the off seasons, Junior Bridgeman would study and learn the business model of the Wendy's franchise. And that was his favorite fast food restaurant, and he vowed that he would always want to work with the Wendy's restaurant. And so he went on to be able to invest in hundreds, listen to me, hundreds of Wendy's as well as hundreds of Chili's restaurants. In 2016 though, this is when he really came up. He went ahead and sold every single one of the franchises that he owned. That's hundreds of Chili's, hundreds of Wendy's. He sold them and he became a bottler for the company of Coca-Cola. Now in 2018, he signed a letter of consent that gave him every single Coca-Cola bottling operations in Canada. Bridgeman may have not made the NBA Hall of Fame, but recently he was inducted into the Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame, as well as Forbes named him as one of the top 20 richest Black Americans. Listen, he's got a net worth of over $600 million. And the reality is that he's an NBA player that most kids won't be exposed to coming up. But he is a business and an investment story that every single young boy and girl needs to be exposed to. See, here's the lesson in it all. Making a lot of cash, that's not enough. There are tons of stories of millionaires, people whether they hit the lottery. You've got NBA players who made a lot of cash and then lost it, whether that be just spending it frivolously or investing it in the wrong way. Financial education is the key. Knowing what to invest in is good, but knowing when to invest is even better. That combination of knowledge and understanding can put you on a track that can take you from where you are to where you want to be. Let me know in the comment section below, what player, team, or even story would you like me to cover in a future episode? Listen, if you missed any of my previous videos, make sure that you go ahead and click one of the boxes that are on the screen. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But until next time, peace.